reviewing controllers today. And as every controller entrepreneur knows, this is where you start. This is the Space Invaders plug-and-play system, 6 games included. My favorite game, Qix. However you pronounce it, Qix. Editor Ernie, show a picture right up there. W. So, how you want to hold this controller, right? I think the intended way, you kind of want to move your hand here. You want the right hand on the stick. Kind of want to slab up. Kind of want to move the stick with your thumb, perhaps your palm if you're feeling a little crazy. You want to use your other hand. Pointer finger only on the buttons. The only way to do things. Or you can hold it like this if you're doing it for a camera.
The next controller we have is the fucking Tetris keychain. So here we have like the A, B, D-pad, couple volume and start.
Very good by
So what you want to do is you want to slab up like this, right? You want to be sure to be facing away from you so that you have right hand on the D-pad at all times.
This way, if you have a camera set up just as we do, you can watch your own Tetris gameplay through the footage, and this is the intended experience of how you're meant to play the game.
Alternatively, you could slab up, curl your fingers, and view it like this.
It's up to you. There are so many opportunities with this amazing controller.
Truly, the options are limitless.
You can take it in your backpack, on your car keys, play it while you're driving. Just, don't keep an eye on the road.
Does this keychain even work?
No.
This keychain doesn't even work.
Just don't keep your eye on the road because your Tetris game is infinitely more important than keeping that family of 4 alive.
Next up, we have the Weezer remote.
It's Weezer color.
It's blue. Hey, look at how blue it is.
It's pretty blue.
It's like Donkey Kong back there. So it's got a very interesting button layout. See, like A button there, D button there, D button,
1
D-pad.
and 2.
We want it, yeah, 1 and 2. Like, what is this? So what you want to do is you want to hold it like this so that you have your hands that can span across, press the D-pad A, and your left thumb can press this trigger button.
How else would you do it?
There is no other way. This is the only acceptable way.
Naturally,
We haven't
the rating so far,
I'd give this one like a 6 out of 10.
1 out of 400. F tier. I don't know what you're doing, Editor Ernie. Make a tier list over there.
Give it like a point system. This is like a 2.
2.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. Keeping in the Wii era, we got the Nunchuck. We're going to be rating the Wii Remote, the Nunchuck, and the Wii Remote plus Nunchuck separately. So for this one, what you want to do, you kind of want to hold it a little side. You kind of want to hold it so that the Nunchuck's perpendicular to your face. Then so that way you can use your pointer finger to control this, and you can use your thumb to use C and Z at the same time. This is the perfect way to hold the controller. Alternatively, you can turn the other... Don't do that. Don't do that.
You could hold it like this and use your pointer finger on the other hand to move it around.
Well, it's the double pointer finger strap.
Yeah, and then you're holding it with your elbow.
Don't worry about what you're doing with the Wii Remote if you need to.
We give that one like a 3. There's not
Honestly,
there barely
kind of
any
a 4. The
buttons.
thumbstick's kind of nice. It has notches. Now,
We have
the Wii Remote and the Nunchuck. So for this one, you're going to want 2 people. Obviously, the Nunchuck hold, you need to be doing the double pointer, so you need someone else on the Wii Remote to be holding it away from them, and you want to use only the pointer finger on all these face buttons. So you know where they are. You've played the Wii a million times. You know where all these buttons are. You just want to be dapping them up, and then your other pointer finger, you got to do the 4 pointer finger strap between 2 people.
what you have to do is you have to be on the same neuron level as your partner
Okay.
to be able to master this control. I give this one like an 8. The skill
8
ceiling
out
is
of
so
10, the
high.
skill ceiling, amazing. Skill floor, kind of hard to get into it. That's why it's only an 8. But overall, a perfect experience.
Our first modern controller. Here, we have the PlayStation 5 controller. Now, the sticks are very in line with each other, not like other controllers where the D-pad and the sticks are swapped. Now what you want to do is you want to have your middle fingers controlling the sticks. So you can be flipping off the camera at all times. Your pointer fingers will be pressing all the face buttons in whichever way you would like, because you have access to all of them. You want your thumbs to be on the triggers and the bumpers, so that you have access to all of the buttons at the same time. I give it like a 7.
7. Honestly, the build quality feels a bit off. Maybe a 6. Finishing off the Wii saga, we got the U-Draw tablet. Now, for the U-Draw game, the Wii remote is kind of important. You know, you can kind of press this. You want to be holding it away from you, holding the pen with just your pointer finger and your thumb at this end, so you can do your drawing diligently, and then with your other hand, kind of use these fingers to press all the buttons that you need. All these buttons, and it's a perfect mix. You know, you can put your stylus in the stylus holder. You can just use your finger. It won't work. It's all pretend. You can pretend that you're drawing before you actually do it.
Overall, very creative controller. I'd give it like a 7, 7.5?
8.
8. Up next, we have the NES controller. Now, this is very good. There are no sticks. The buttons are just right next to each other. Get the start and select. D-pad.
It's kind of reminiscent of the Wii controller that came out before it. You see the 1 and the 2, you know, and the D-pad after it.
What you want to do is you want to hold it like this, like you know when you're at the gym and you're doing tricep pushdowns, like you want to hold it like that, so you have your hands on the B and the A, and your other hand on the D-pad, and you can use your bottom thumbs on the triggers and stuff. It's very, very uncomfortable to hold though. I'll give it like a 2.
Explode it. So up next, we have a classic, the Atari controller. I don't think this controller was designed for human hands. That's how crazy it is. What you want to do
is you want to hold it like Excalibur. You want to have your other hand slabbed up. You see how it perfectly is perpendicular. So you can move around. You see this one button here? You have your thumb to press it. You have all your fingers here can press all the buttons. You can switch it on and off at a moment's notice. Overall, it's very clunky. The joystick barely freaking works.
-2 out of 10.
-5.
Yeah, honestly, it's a pretty bad controller. I don't know, why would they make you hold it like that?
Yeah, I can't believe this.
Next up, we're going into the virtual realm, because we have the Oculus Quest 2 Meta Quest 2 explode. The Oculus Quest 2 controllers, right here, they have this giant ring, so naturally, what you want to do, you want to hold them like, you want to use your pointer and your middle finger to hold the ring, while your thumb controls the thumbstick and the 2 buttons. This is the optimal way to hold it. The way you can move all around, all your range of motion, and then for all the buttons that you need.
Whenever you need to use this, you need to find the nearest wall and
you just
bash
jam.
it. You bash it into there.
Boom.
You use it like this whenever you need to press the triggers. You need to slam your hand into the handle. The sticks they'll feel a little uncomfortable, but you know, that's just the fault of the controller. So I'll give it like a 5.
Yeah, about a 5.
Alternatively,
the cone stack.
It takes years to master. You have to use the one controller to press the buttons on the other controller, and then use your pointer finger and your middle finger here to control the joystick and press the buttons. And you have your thumb on your left hand to press this button, and you need to, in order to press this one, you need to jam it into the other controller.
It's perfect, honestly. It brings it up to a 10, but it's just so hard to master that we can't possibly rate it based on that.
It also is very convenient while using VR. Like if you ever need to move your 2 hands outwards, you can just take it apart and do the
Just hold it like that. It's okay.
like yeah, you can do this strat.
It's perfect, honestly. It's a really good control.
Give it like a 9.
9.
It's
10 if you're using the cone stack. Okay, so the Switch 2 touchscreen, what you want to do? You want to hold it like this so that it's on your arm.
yeah.
Then you want to navigate with your other pointer. This is the perfect grip for the touchscreen. You can use your hand here to touch everything you need to get anywhere you need to go. It's perfect. 7 out of 10. Alright, where's the X button?
And of course, since it is the Switch 2, it is a direct upgrade over the Switch 1 in every way. It's bigger, it feels better, it's more responsive. So the original Switch 1 is probably like a 6 out of 10. Up next, we have the Nintendo GameCube controller. However, this is the Switch 2 expansion GameCube controller,
And
so it's
you know
updated to be
what
wireless.
That means. It has the game chat button.
And it is also, like, new, all the buttons are great. Now, what you want to do is you want to put your thumbs in between the hole. You want your ring finger to navigate the C-stick, your other ring finger to navigate the D-pad. You have your middle finger here to use the analog stick. This can be pressing all the buttons. You have your pointer fingers to press the triggers and the bumpers. And if you ever wanted to press the game chat, you can remove one of your precious thumbs for stability to press the button.
The beautiful button.
Now, it is very oddly shaped. I'd give it like...
This is probably like the only way to hold it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Like, how else would you even...
You could do it like this, and
go
then
one thumb. It's super risky though, because you might just knock it off.
I'd give it like a 4.
Yeah, honestly.
The buttons do feel nice though.
It's not the worst.
Now we have the Nintendo Switch Saga. Here we have the original Nintendo Switch Pro
This
controller.
is actually how you want to hold it too. See, you can use your pointer finger to press this trigger and bumper, and you can glide your pinky to the crevice to move your thumb to press the other trigger and bumper while your other hand does all the work.
Of course, we are using gyro controls during this, so that you can aim without having to worry about your other hand using the movement stick.
Shoot, I turned on the Wii U.
He's one of 5 people to own a Wii U.
We'll get there, don't worry.
The design is absolutely beautiful because it's a Legend of Zelda inspired controller. It's got like the right thing. And I will say, a cool thing is when you have it connected, when you go into the controllers, it will have the white handle shown in the icon.
It might even have the black hand. Oh yeah, like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
Up next, we have a modded Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Now, the only possible way you could ever want to hold this is like this. Now, you have your thumb navigating the D-pad or the C-stick, whichever way you could want. You have your top fingers here pressing the triggers and the bumpers. Here, it's because it is modded. Shut up.
Dude.
You're ruining it. Can't believe you. Because it is modded, it has an octagonal gate around the sticks, which makes it better for inputs. You can have your other hand come up here. Shut up!
Oh my god.
You're ruining it. You can have your other hand come up here and press all the buttons you could ever want. It does make your arm a little tired, so I'd give it like a 5 out of 10.
This controller, it may be wired, but you can actually hold it by the wire with the little crevice in between your middle and ring finger, and
Show off the thing.
yeah, it has a little dongle here, so you can just slab your hand in there. Use your thumb and your pinky to hold it by the sides, while your pointer and ring finger want to press the bumpers and the triggers if you're skilled, and you want to use your other hand, it's very easy because this thumbstick is actually indented, so it's even easier to move around than usual. The D-pad kind of sucks. And then these buttons, they're nothing to write home about. And these back buttons, you don't even need to worry about them like this. But if you really want, you can use your palm to kind of just slap that in there to press it. Overall, I give it kind of a 4 out of 10. It's really hard to use. This takes like 20 hours to master minimum. Why are you disagreeing?
I can't believe you, Max. You're ruining the video.
Are you the professional? No, okay, fair enough. So yeah, like 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10 if you get really good, but overall not too comfortable. I don't know why they made you hold it like this, because clearly with this thing here, this is the intended way to hold the controller.
These are better than the Switch one in almost every way.
Bigger, better.
Bob Fisher.
Bob Fisher.
The sticks feel a little bit strange to use compared to like the Pro controllers. What's a new way to... What you want to do is you want to hold it out in your hand. So like
a
this.
dinner platter.
And you want to have your thumb, your pointer finger and your pinky on the sticks. The D-pad isn't really important, and you want to have your middle finger and your ring finger up here pressing the buttons, with these fingers here pressing all the other buttons you could ever want. Now, if you are playing a mainly D-pad game, you're going to want to switch the grip around so that you have other fingers here to press the D-pad. Overall, a very strange feeling. Controller, I'd give it like a 4 out of 10. Here we have the third-party 8BitDo controller.
8BitDo controller.
Okay.
It's wonderful. It's purple. It's Guy.
It is obviously inspired by the GameCube
The first thing you
controller.
want to do before you decide to hold the controller, you want to flip both these switches. Now, you're not going to be using the triggers with this grip, because you're going to use the mouse click triggers because they go less far. You're going to hold the controller by the triggers. Unbind them so that you don't actually press anything with them. You're going to bind start and select to ZL and ZR. And then what you want to do with your whole other hand,
Ruining the video!
is you want to have your whole hand like this. You can use your pointer and pinky finger to press these bumpers. You can use these fingers to use the sticks, and you can and the buttons. It's really difficult to use, but I highly recommend this method because once you master it, it's like liquid. You just get to press all these buttons all these ways.
No delay in between your
delay.
reach.
Because you can just hit every button at the same time. There's no delay between what you can do. When you're holding it like how I've seen gamers hold controllers, there's like all this delay between the right stick and the buttons. There's just all this delay. And what you want to do, slap up. It's perfect. 8 out of 10.
I think I'd give it a 9.
Honestly, yeah, the 9, not so bad.
Now, we have the Wii U Pro Controller. It is very strangely shaped. It's shaped like an airplane. So, because it's an airplane, the only way you could ever do this is hold it up high where it belongs. Now, you want to have your pinky fingers on... you want to have your pinky fingers on the sticks, because they are at the same place, they are in line. You can do the same fingers for your movement. You want to have your thumbs out here for the buttons, and your ring fingers here to press the triggers and the bumpers. It is very strangely shaped. Having to hold it up here because it's a plane is very tiring. I think I'd give it like a 5.
Alright, next we're sticking with the Wii U, and you can't talk about the Wii U without talking about the gamepad. It's glorious, it's big, and because it's big, you gotta hold it like this, like a normal controller, but because it's so big, you gotta support the entire bottom, and you gotta use your nose to control all of these buttons. The triggers too. Can't forget the triggers. Actually, the triggers, you can use your pointers, but those bumpers, only nose control. The nose method, which is, as we call, the Zane method. This is how he plays Melee to this day.
This allows you to have functional neck training while you're playing video games. It gives you physical exercise while you are playing video games. Isn't that
overall,
crazy?
It is very painful to the nose if you do some quick movements between the left stick and the right stick. This hurt me physically. So I'm gonna give it like a 3 out of 10. I don't know why Zane does this.
Ending off the Nintendo Switch era, from the beginning, we have the Super Nintendo controller. It is very strangely shaped. So what you want to do is you want to hold it like this in one hand, and in your other hand, you use your elbows to press down on the buttons as you please. Yeah, there's not much to say. It's very simple design. There's no sticks.
Some say that this is how Zane trains his elbows to hold up the giant gamepad.
That totally connects to the GameCube. Into the Xbox era, we have the Xbox 360 controller. Now, it is very similarly shaped to the Wii U Pro Controller. However, this came first, I'm pretty sure.
Wii U came out in 2012.
This came out in like 1995.
1995, my bad, I got it wrong.
Alright, now, if you see here, there is a very strangely shaped rectangle, which means you want to pinch it like this and hold it so that the handles are sticking up. Now, what you want to do is you want to grab the nearest object, which in this case happens to be a pen, and you want to try to draw out what you want your button map inputs to be. So if you want to press B, you have to draw it out. You have to draw out the B, and then it will magically press for you. Now, it's very inefficient.
You ever played the YouTube playable Magic Cat Academy? Throw it up there. It's just like that.
It's very strange, very inefficient. I think I'd give it like a 1, honestly.
But honestly, it's the only way to hold it. That's why this battery bulge was placed here.
The sticks feel nice. The D-pad is very strange and bulgy. It looks interesting. I think a 1 or 2 is like where it belongs. Up next, we have the Xbox 360 controller.
This came out probably 2006, 1995. I can't believe I got it wrong twice. Once.
So what you want to do is you want to
hold it. There's a battery bulge on the back. You gotta showcase this.
Yeah. And you want to hold it so that the handles are sticking up. And what you want to do is you want to grab the nearest object, in which this case happens to be a pseudo pen, and you want to draw out. It's basically a pen. You want to draw out what you want your button's input to be. So if you want to press the B button, you have to draw B, and it will magically press the button. It's very inefficient, very clunky. However, it's
all
green.
Those unaware, whoever played the YouTube playable Magic Cat Academy, it's just like that.
However, it is green, which I think bumps it up a point. So I think I'd give it like a 2 out of 10.
This is the Xbox One controller. It's just like this. You want to have it on your elbow, and you want to be using your whole hand here. You want to be pressing the triggers, pressing the bumpers, pressing these sticks, turning it on, all the things. And this is a very good thing, because if you ever are flipping pancakes at the same time, you can just, and it'll flip it perfectly every time once you get enough skill at it. I would give this about a 3 or a 4 out of 10. It's really hard because you only have one hand to do all the functions of a controller. But
I think 4 because it's blue.
4 because it's blue. But it's very rewarding, and it feels amazing to actually accomplish challenges with this grip.
Now, onto our penultimate controller. See, that's a fancy word. We have whatever the fuck this is.
I think its name is the model number R36S from ROMs FC. It's legal.
Here, on this, you could play whatever the fuck you want.
It's like 10,000 games from the NES era all the way up to like the PSP.
You could play Tekken on this thing.
You could play Tekken on this thing. It doesn't run an old Tekken game, but it does run one with fully working 3D models for some reason.
That makes sense.
Don't ask me why. These buttons on the back, super clicky. They're triggers for some reason, but they don't trig.
What? Can you just have like so many Vine booms in this video?
Yeah. For this one, you want to be placing your palm on the screen. That way you can see the corners of what you're playing. And then you want to be using your hand on the back for that. And then from the front view, I'm going to move my hand out of the way to showcase. But you would use your thumb here while holding the back to do the right stick, the left stick, and these buttons, the D-pad if you need it. And I think this is the perfect way to hold this controller because you don't have to watch the terrible screen that you're playing on, and you get to do all the controls of a normal controller. So overall, I would give this probably an 8 out of 10. It would be a 9 if I could see what I was playing.
However, if you are a glass frog and you have transparent hands, it is a perfect 10.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, finally, onto the greatest controller possibly ever
Ever made.
conceived. It is the Tetris Arcade Machine handheld. What we have here is this absolute beast of a controller. However, it only plays Tetris, which is a real shame because I would love to see this controller compatible with other games. What you want to do is you want to hold it like this. So you remember that old strat where you'd have your hands go at a perpendicular 90-degree angle to hold the controller, and your thumb is on the back supporting it. You want to take your hands like a claw machine. You want to move the joystick, press the buttons. It's not very convenient, but it works perfectly in the context of Tetris. I'd give it a perfect 10.